Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's forex video. And in today's forex video, we're gonna be treating the concept of trend line. And I actually find that some most traders don't actually know how to use trend line, and some of them, actually do away with this strategy because of they feel maybe it's a guesswork in the forex market. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. The trend line is one of the best strategies. One of the best strategies you can use in trading the forex market. And for me being a successful trader today, the trend line is one strategy actually using being profitable in the forex market. So now let's get into it. The concept of us using the trend line, you must have identified either two higher high, you must have identified either a higher high twice in the market or a higher low twice in the market. That is to say that in using of a trend line, the market must have printed a higher low and the second higher low before we can apply a trend line or before we can use the trend line. And so by you identifying such move like this on the forex market, by identifying the first higher low and the second higher low for an uptrend, here you apply your trend line, connecting the two higher lows that you figured out. Let it be at the edge as much as possible. In a situation like this, you apply your trend line. If that's for an uptrend, if that's for an uptrend. Now, after figuring out the first touch and the second touch, at the third touch is where we'll take our trades. At the third touch is where we do what? We take our trades. So at this point, you'll be expecting the market to make a move back down to your trend line. Then with order of your entries, I won't talk about your entries. You have your entry rules. You take before you make sure that it's been met before venturing into into a trade. So by the time the market, so if you're expecting a bearish move down back to your trend line and a touch of the bearish move, then by the time you buy your entry rules, you should be looking if you take the trade on the upside or not. Now, trust me, in using the trend line, my entry rules really helps me filter if I'm going to be in a wrong trade or not. It's a whole lot coming down to this, but let's get it step by step. So I don't want you guys to be confused. So now you'll be expecting a retracement move down to your trend line. At the touch of trend line and your entry rule is being satisfied, you're taking the trade to the upside. You'll be expecting a move like that and then like this. If that is uptrend is to continue. That is if what? If the uptrend is what? Is to continue. Now, most traders actually ask themselves, how do we know if the market is gonna still make the bullish move up? You're gonna find some momentum, like reaction of candlesticks and the other entry rules being satisfied. There are a whole lot of entry rules. Now, at the end of your analysis like this, if you actually trade are confused, maybe you don't know how to place your stop loss and all of that, you actually use our Fibonacci tool in placing our stop loss. But first of all, how do we know how much this market is going to retrace to? That is the using of our retracement tool. And using of our retracement, we'll be able to measure the previous move that the market made, and you'll find out that the level of the retracement move that aligns very well with the trend line is 61.8. Let me zoom this in. You find that 61.8 seems to do what? Align very well with the trend line. So at this point, you're waiting for the market to retrace to the 61.8 Fibonacci ratio, and then by the time you measure the retracement move, you find out that the take profit level we can find here is 0.272. Now, minus 0.618. Now, look at the Fibonacci here. The minus 0.618 and the minus 0.272 are the take profit levels. While the 0.382, 0.50, if I actually zoom this in, you're gonna see the 0.382, 0.50, the 0.618, and 0.786 are the retracement levels. Now I come again. Minus 0.272 and minus 0.618 are the take profit levels. Why minus 0.382, minus 0.50, minus 0.618 and 0.78 are the retracement levels. But don't get it confused. I'm going to actually be making a video on how we can use Fibonacci retracement. Now, how we're going to get the take profit levels is by using our Fibonacci on the previous retracement level that the market made. Then if we want to get our retracement levels, is by using the Fibonacci on the previous impulsive move. Remember, in forex market, the market made an impulsive correction, impulsive move. And now from our drawing, this is the last impulsive move. You get that? Now, for us to know our retracement level, we're going to use, let me take this two off. Let me come again. This is impulsive correction, impulsive pattern that the market makes. Now, for us to know the next level of retracement, or let me say the next level of correction move, we use our retracement on the previous impulsive move right here like this. And as you can see, the 0.618 is the level that aligns very well with the trend line. So from here, we can know that we're expecting the market to make a push down to minus 0.618. And then I said that if we want to get our take profit level, we use the Fibonacci on the retracement. And our previous retracement from our analysis here stops at 0.61, which is this arrow. Now we take it and we'll find out that the take profit level that we can see is minus 0.72. Now that means at the end of our analysis, like now, let's take out the Fibonacci since we're no longer making use of this. Now, that is to say that this is going to be our take profit level. Okay, let's be precise about that. Now, using the horizontal, let's mark it to the horizontal line. Yeah. Now we can see that this has given us this our take profit level. Now, in the use of trend line, at this point where you should be looking to take your trade at the third bounce of the trend line, not at the second, not at the first. These first two are confirmations for you to take the trade. Now, at this point, had it been just a forex pair with other of our analysis being entered, we'll be looking to take a short at this point, and our take profit, our stop loss level will be hidden below the low of the previous move the market is going to make. That's if we're going to be looking to take this trade. Now, coming down to the to short level, to taking shots with our trend line. Coming down to taking shots with our trend line, let me take the whole of this off. I want to make this video as short as possible. I don't want us to waste much time on it. So, I believe you understand the concept of taking buy trades with the trend line. Now, that is the concept of taking a long trade with your trend line. So in our next video, we're going to be talking about taking short trades with our trend line. Don't worry, just with time you're going to be understanding this. It's not as difficult as you think. Alright, see you guys in the next video.